Hi guys, welcome back to another video again with Powers. I'm Jake.
I'm Cierra.
And welcome to another video of Cierra Reacts, where Cierra is going to be reacting to different board games that I back on Kickstarter.
Way too many.
And Game Found when they come in. Alright, so today we got a game on our hands that, man, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start with this game. Obviously there's a playmat to the game, which we'll get to in a sec. But today we have a game on our hands that is I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if it's really pick up to deliver or something like that. But basically the theme of the game is you are like a train conductor, and she'll bust it out. So we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So this is called The Isle of Trains All Aboard. Coming to you from Dranda Games, and it's an R, yeah. It's an R. So Dranda Games and Dan Keltner and Seth, Jaffee. So this is actually kind of like a reprint, I think, or a revision of a different game, or maybe it's a sequel to a game called There Is an Isle of Trains game. So this is a updated game, but essentially the premise of the game, I can't remember exactly what it was. The premise of the game is you are kind of like a train conductor, and you have your own train service. And so looking on the back here, right, in this multi-use card-based engine building game, you are competing to be remembered as the greatest train conductor on the island. So you're building a grand locomotive with a range of freight and passenger cars, and entice your opponents into giving you their goods and passengers. Then deliver them to score big. Or load your goods and passengers onto your opponent's trains to benefit from their powerful engine bonuses, allowing you to chain actions together and go steaming around or go steaming ahead. Okay, so it's cool. I mean, like, this is a different, unique theme. We don't own any train games like this. Well, we don't own any train-themed games. But
Ticket to Ride?
Oh yeah. Well, we have Ticket to Ride New York, so it's not really. Yeah, it's not really a train game. But I figured, again, this was actually pretty cheap itself. This was $30 for this game, and so it looked cool. It's got a lot of cool fancy upgrades that you'll see when we bust the game open. But it looked pretty cool. Again, it's like, you know, your own little train conductor, and you're going around building your little train up and trying to gain goods and gain passengers and deliver them on their little route. So again, this is Isle of Trains All Aboard. I believe this is a sequel to the game, or a new version of Isle of Trains. All right, I like the box. It's a nice little small box.
Yeah. I like when there's
that's
inside
pretty.
cover.
That is a
artwork.
Beautiful art cover of the game. We'll leave that up there. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to dive into it. Rule book.
Oh, I like that, like thick material.
Oh, nice.
Oh, long. Looks like a long rule book though. Couple of pages.
Yeah, I know it does have
Descriptions,
solo
glossaries.
mode. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. So looking at the components. Oh yeah, see, look at the trains. That is a progress train token. So, like, I mean, look how awesome the... Yeah, I'm gonna show them, put it over here. So this is what one of the little trains is gonna look like here. That's the progress train token. Sierra's gonna bust out all your little meeples. Like, look how cool those guys look.
They look funny.
The screen printed, those are your passengers. So I'll take, go ahead and hand me, are they all the same?
No.
Do they look to be all the same, or are they kind of different? Hand me one of each, maybe a little bit. I'll show them all. All right, let's take a look at some of these passengers while Cierra is continuing with that. So this is the orange guy. All right, front and back of her. We got the white passenger.
There's a nice little baggie that goes with it. Like that.
There. We got the purple and the black passenger. All right, front and back of them. This is really just the same thing. It's the same markings on the back side. And then I'll show you guys the green and the blue. The green and the blue passenger. All right. What do we got there?
Ticket tiles?
Promo ticket tiles. All right. So, Yep, ticket tiles. These are promotional tiles. These ticket tiles attract more passengers to your train. Use them shuffling with the base game during step 2. All right, so we got some. We got the ticket tiles. Those look like the destinations. These are the destination tiles that we would have. Look like we got some victory point tokens, which are going to be those things. We've already seen the passengers. That's a progress track. So I wonder if that's kind of like a round marker with the train. You'll use that progress train. And that's all it shows for me. So this is the, let me make a comment real quick. This is the deluxeified version of the game that you are looking at here. So what these deluxeified components of the game is obviously going to be all these little meeples and the screen printed version of the meeples. In the base game, they would just be little small cardboard punch outs here. So that is pretty much everything. The only other thing that we have left to cover is a lot of these, the train cards, the cards themselves. And so I'm just gonna set that there really quickly and show you, like, this is what one, I think this is a promotional train, like the time train, because it's kind of like a futuristic train. But let's just go and dive in here. So you'll have different level carts, okay, something like this. So this is a level 1 box car. Come over here and show you what these box cars will look like. So that's what some of these train cards are gonna look like. You have some island cards. So you're gonna set up like a little island. You'll put these like together almost like this, and this will kind of form your little board or area. And so these are what some of these island cards here are going to look like on this side of the board, and then I'll show you what it's going to look like. So this is what it will look like on the screen here. You'll set up these 6 island cards, and that's kind of where you're going around. Some of these engine cards, so we have this engine card along with this engine card here. Those are some
That was the promos, the time one.
Oh.
And then the other one's just all the, that's just what the engine cards look like.
Oh, okay, so this is the time engine, the promotional time engine card, and then this is what the generic engine cards will look like, where everybody's gonna start off with their...
And it looks like you have boxcar, coach, hoppers, tanker, and then it just goes up levels from there.
Okay.
Oh, here's a level 3 engine, level 3 coach. It's up to level 3.
Nice.
And then
You got 4 reference cards.
yep, player car, player 8. And then the last thing was these like locations. They're all different. Do you want to go through them?
Yeah, we'll go through some of these locations and some of these areas. So we got a bank there. We have a middle station. All right, we got coal factory, customs house, Grand Central area right there, northern station. The artwork on these cars are nice. Oil refinery, rail yard, southern station, and a town hall. All right, so those are some locations that you will be able to visit. I believe for certain steps in the game. Again, we're not really sure how to play the game. This is the part of learning or unboxing to see what is the game. Okay, well guys, look, this is pretty much everything so far in the Isle of Trains All Aboard game. Remember, this the edition that you are looking at. This is the Deluxeified edition. So in that Deluxeified edition, we will have these screen printed meeples. And I believe a lot of the cards, there were some promo cards in there that came with the game as well. And then like the bag with the print on it is part of that also. All right, so Sierra, what do you think about the Isle of Trains game?
We are having trouble here. Our fingers are hitting. After going through it a little bit, I think I'm actually more interested. Train themes. I mean, I like Ticket to Ride, but I'm not a train person. I like animals and colorful things. So at first, wasn't really sure what to think about it, but it seems kind of interesting. I think this game is very much a mix of what we like. two different style games, and so these type of games for us tend to be really good because they're more competitive than our other style games. He really likes resource.
With the engine building.
Yeah, engine building. There was something I saw that I thought I would really like. Oh, trying to like map out an area and plan ahead. That's kind of my style of games, but I think it'll be a good game for us to play.
Yeah, and again, look, this is one of these smaller box games that, I mean, like, be very compact, very compatible, and so like these are these games that we hope we enjoy because of just how small it is. So I believe it's 1 to 4 player, and I also forgot to mention what's really cool is so for the deluxe edition, everybody's gonna have their own custom number box. So this is box number 3631 that we have. So this is exclusive to us. So we own that. So I wonder.
Box 0001.
Oh yeah, I wonder who that person was. Yeah. Okay, well this is the game Isle of Trains All Aboard. On top of the game, I also went ahead and got the Playmat as an add-on. I think this was around $10 to $12 for the Playmat. What drew me to the Playmat for the game.
He's having way too much trouble.
What drew me to the Playmat of the game was that those island cards where you had to like set them up and everything like that, and so it looked very it looked like, I think what I've learned with some of these games is that it's almost easier sometimes to have the Playmat so you know where to put everything and you can kind of configure it like in the manner that you want to.
I also just like having that neoprene. It makes it easy to like pick things up.
Yeah, and everything's not sliding around. So
not that we have a neoprene map, but for when we take it elsewhere to go play.
For sure.
I think it's helpful.
For sure. So this is the Playmat that you're looking at right here. So again, you would see here would be the island cards that you would put here in the middle. These would be the tickets, the ticket spots with the other destinations, and then here would be the progress track. And then I guess here would be some train cards that you could pick up. But the Playmat is very visually nice. It gives like a cool little appeal to the game.
Yeah, I like it. Looks really nice.
So makes the game look really nice. But all right, well guys, look, this is Isle of Trains All Aboard, brand new Kickstarter game coming to you from Dranda Games, designed by Dan Keltner and Seth Jaffee. I apologize if I got your name, if I pronounced your name not correct or incorrectly. I was like, if I pronounced your name correctly. All right, well, we are excited as always. We're gonna try and bust this out sometime in the next future. Hopefully, try and get a playthrough out if we're available to do that, and then give you our review to let you know our thoughts on the game. But as always, guys, please go ahead and help us out. Drop a like down below. Comment, did you back Isle of Trains? Do you like train games? Have you heard of this game? Leave that in the comments. And then as always, guys, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already, so we can continue to keep bringing you awesome content. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Bye.
Bye.